Okay, the problem with me trying to move my camera is then I hit a button that takes me out of my camera. And then I don't know if I'll be able to merge or not. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I think I've done a good, I can get to my floor now. So that is going to be it for today for my organization. Other than I've got some scraps I need to use up. So I think some collaging is going to happen. I'm going to put, I was looking for some of these. Oh, and I got a new gel plate. So, of course I wanted to find my things. This, I think I can only fit 2 things in there, but I can at least fit the 2 cutters I use the most. And I don't know. Should I work on my art cart for a minute? Let's see. Let's move it closer. Hey, I found my smaller brayer. Wasn't I looking for that the other day? All right. Now this is my mixed media cart. And some things could probably go in something smaller. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, how rude of me. So let's see. I've got this box of fabric paints. And half of them aren't even in here. And I think they would take less space not in the box because they've got space in between them, where if I put them in a container or let's see, I want something I can stack on top of, so I want it to be tall enough. Or let's see, that's about the same size as the box though. But I think I have a couple other ones that are, I don't know. And I want, oh my goodness. Why? Why does it hate me? Excuse my head again. Well, we know they're not going to all stay standing up anyway, so why are we even trying? I'll probably be able to get a smaller box and just stack them. Oh, where's that square one I had? Just get rid of this bigger box. I don't know. I like to see things, I guess. Some of these colors I would not use, so I might even just donate some of the colors. Attention. Need any help? Join the Castle Club. No, that's alright. I don't need to join any. These are always falling. Do these fit in here? No, because why would they fit in there? That would make, if I did that, they might, but no, we're just throwing it away. That's it. Throwing it away. Don't have to keep everything. Excuse me. What I want is a container that takes up less real estate. I'm trying to. So, and then when I find the other ones, I can just throw them in there. These are from Dollar Tree. I like them. Something else that needs to take up less real estate is my alcohol inks. I just have them in this because it's cute and pretty, and I don't know, if I don't use it in here, then I have to throw it away, right? But this takes up less real estate. I don't even think I need it that big, do I? Because the alcohol itself does not need to be in the container. It can just be, so one of those is 70 and one is 91. That's why there's 2. And one is almost gone. Wait, didn't I just grab something smaller? In my head I did, apparently. Alright, here we go. This is all my alcohol ink stuff. We are going to take up, that's an SD card, and it's probably an old one that I tried to put into the phone that I got that I don't use. Look, I could even find something smaller. But, can I fit my 91 in there? Well, let's see. Almost. you know what? We're going to count it. Count it as good. So for now, I'm like, no, I don't want that in the back. I'm so weird. Now, I have opened these, and I tried to do something with them at one point, but I sucked at it, so. Right. I think it's probably better to have all those standing up, maybe. Don't you hate when a container's almost tall, almost big enough? It's like so close to being the right size. And it's just not cooperating. That's super annoying. I think you know what the problem is. Alcohol bottle just need to be a little bit smaller. Alright. So, that should take up less. That's a trivet that really should go in my kitchen. But, for some random reason, I've got it in here. Alright, those I don't use as much. They can go towards the back. This is sponges and stuff. So it just sits there on its side. These are food coloring. That's the word I wanted, food coloring. And crayons can sit down there too. These are, I think Joel got a pack of acrylics. And one of these is not acrylic. One of these is not like the other. That's watercolor. It goes in here. Hey, that's the thing that I was using for my... So, now I know where one of those missing ones was. Oh my goodness, go back on the cover. I just ordered some, I think, oh, I can't remember what I ended up ordering. It's a brand I'm not familiar with, I think, of, like, or maybe I got Arteza. I can't remember. But I was noticing that some of the acrylics that I, well, obviously you can see the colors I like the most. The blue's almost gone. They are the ones that I had on my desk the other day that I was playing with. You know, they were kind of gross. I'm going to stick this on my desk for a minute so I can get the rest of those off my desk and get them back over here. But these are the ones I like. Like, who did I watch? I watched somebody compare, oh, it was like from like 2018 or something. She was comparing different types of paint on the gel plate. I just got a gel plate, yay! But I think part of my problem was that, oh, these are all my metallics. I think part of my problem was that I was using the craft paint, which is a lot, you know, oh, this is the color I was looking for the other day. This stuff, which is not as heavy bodied. And even she was saying, you know, as she was putting it on the gel plate, you had to have a really light touch with the brayer because it's just really slippery and whatnot. So I didn't have any pink, so I did get a pink because even the, I might have got Liquitex Basics. I don't think I did. I didn't spend that much. But I did get a pink because nothing seems to have pink. I didn't even have like craft paint in pink. This goes with sewing stuff, which is in that bottom drawer there that I can't get to. So I have been collecting these over time, but I couldn't find them the other day because they were over here. And here's a heavy-bodied one. I want to get the muted ones. And then we have my brayer, which goes here somewhere. Oh, there, got a little bottle right there. I can go in. And then my plates, which need to be cleaned, but they just need to be cleaned. I got these. Bedazzled is where they may have originally come from. I got them at the thrift store for probably $1 each or something, but I like them for paint. And they can go on their side right there. And here's my pearlescent watercolors. And the watercolors I have, those are colored pencils. So they'll go up here with the other watercolors. Yep, here we go. More. I see why I couldn't find the colors the other day that I like to use. They were all in this basket. All right, and this goes with the embellishments cart, which we will sort at some point. This is acrylic. I have one, is it this one? I have one oil, silver oil, which I don't mind because it would be the last thing I'd put on anyway, and I could put a really thin layer of it, but I do not want to put it with my acrylics. See, there's some pinks. And I have like all, that's Mars, so I have blacks. That's what the thing too is, when you get a set, it comes with black and white and sometimes extra black and white, and I'm like, I don't need extra black and white. What I need is the colors. I have black and white. I have regular black and white. I have metallic black and white. I don't need black and white. I just want colors. Okay, scraps. That was my, this can go in the trash. There's just some cheap colored pencils. Will they fit in here with the colored pencils? Probably not. Just stick them right next to the colored pencils. All right, texture. Whoops. Texture. There's my bag of texture. My blending pencils, which I go up here. There's the pencils things. A label that goes up there. That can be trash. This was just a little cheap set I got from somewhere. I'm not going to keep it though. Probably came with something else in a, see, these are going to be so much fun to use on my, so I was using craft paints before. This time I'm going to try using my more heavy bodied, my basics. All right. I have this just so I have glitter. So that if I'm doing something and I have to use glitter for something, like, well, fortunately it's in the bonus parts of the mixed media mashup. But you know what? This glitter, it looks like it's not liquid anymore. Like it's, yeah, I'm gonna trash it. That was just like Dollar Tree. I probably had it for over 20 years. All right, more fabric paint. Unused toothbrush, because that comes in handy. Can't fit it in any of the jars when you are using mixed media. I actually have a technique I do with a toothbrush that is random whether how it comes out or not, but see, now I can just throw my fabric paints in there and they are A+ job. Oh yeah, these were from a Happy Meal. So let me put those somewhere. Another blending pencil. More blending pencils, because some came with something I got, or I don't know. Sunday live stream. That was 11/22 winner. I don't know if I ever sent her one or not. All right, and these are my metallic, this first set that I got of metallic paints, and they all fit in this little box. I don't know why I like to keep my metallic paint separate. Couldn't tell you. It's a stamp. All right, and then I had taken these out of their container because I was using the metal as a palette. But these are the aquarels, and I'm going to put them back here with there's some random things like Gamsol, and because I would use it with Gamsol, right? And that's puffy paint. Put it with the fabric paint. A water pen. Oops, sorry, put it with my water bottles. Buttons, which will eventually go with embellishments. That toothbrush has seen better days. We can get rid of it. That's trash. That's embellishment. That goes with the aquarels. And then there's a couple brushes. And I keep hitting you, and I apologize. And putty knife, because why wouldn't you just have a putty knife? Antibiotic, triple, I'll put that with my, I have plenty of those. Oh, and the gum eraser, which I usually keep in my drawer, so. And that will go with first aid. Everything else is trash. I probably should clean this. But this, actually, I have a shelf in my dining area, and I have another basket similar to this out there that has cat food in it. And so I will use this for, I don't know, something that goes up, that can go on that shelf. All right. Oh, and here's one of my, I'm going to trash that one. Why? Because I have a whole box of them on this, they should be here. Where are they? Well, I have a whole box somewhere. I don't know where they ended up. I know what the box looks like, and I don't see it on this card. Paper towels. Oh, I know what the box looks like, but in this card, I thought the box was brown. So, I bought these like might have been a 12 pack or something, because I go through these, because I'm really bad with my brushes and I don't remember to stick them in water, period. And I do have some, a friend of mine was getting rid of this embossing kit. I haven't done anything with it yet. I'm hoping it'll still work. We'll see. Because it was old when she passed it on. And I did pay for it, so I really hope it works. Alright, and then we have the pastels, which you can't see them because they're in there. So that's going, I have a little separator that used to be the one that I used for, that's the one I was using for my, oh, I want to paint those, I think is why those are there. I was using it for my cutters things, but then I decided that I don't know what this thing is. It's weird. Oh, I don't want, it was locking. It was doing the autofocus lock thing. I hope that didn't mean that we have all weird fuzziness going on. I don't know. Anyway, I needed something wider for that, so let's see if these fit. It'll fit on there that way. And so will that one. So I can, if I put this, oh, you can't see what I'm doing. If I put this up against something under my desk, then these will work on this little one. And then I can use a different one for my, first I have to clean out under my desk, don't I? Another random toothbrush. Oh, that one's like hard as a rock. I think we could throw that one away. I mean, I can get, what, 2 toothbrushes, 50 cents, like two or 4 pack at Dollar Tree, so I'm good. I don't have to be all. Alright, so I've just incorporated that basket back on to my cart. That feels good. I feel like I actually accomplished something, you know, aside from being able to see my floor now. Alright, so thank you for joining me today. Sorry it ended up being a 2-parter, and hopefully it won't end up being a 3-parter. So let me know if you're working on, do you have like an awesome craft space and you know, have everything organized and you know where everything is, or are you like me and you need to sort like with like and put systems in place and give things home so that you can put them away? It's just, I have too much stuff too, and it's just, my brain can't comprehend it all. So if you have any suggestions for me, that'd be great. So are you in declutter organization mode, or are you in crafting mode right now? I'm trying to do a little bit of both. Alright, I love you guys. Have a delightful day. Bye. Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Darcy. I apologize that the last video got cut off. What happens is if I'm paused and somebody calls or texts, it messes things up and then it doesn't merge for me. So I've decided to just go ahead and make that part 1, and I'll make this part 2. Because that way you could see the floor didn't start out looking like that. This is, somebody asked me how many journals I made the other day, so I grabbed my box out of the closet to count the ones that were in the shop, or had been in the shop at some point. So that box just needs to go back in my closet, and if I were doing it Dana's way, I would pause you guys and put it back in the closet right now. Alright, stickers go up here with embellishments. More embellishments, fussy cutting. I know I have a lot of fussy cutting and I need to like combine it all into one. Excuse my head again. Me and my head. I just gotta get all this stuff out from under my chair. Oh my goodness. Meanwhile, I'll have a book fall on me, because that's always fun. Let's try putting that book there. Book may end up somewhere else. It may end up in the trash if it keeps falling on me. This is an extra cutting board that I have. And I do have a hook right there, but I need the hook to be more in the middle somewhere. So I would probably change where that hook is. Oh, looking at my feet more than anything. I think the thing moved. Look, I actually use my candles. I like the way it smells though, but I have to watch it because, you know, kitty. I have a kitty. More fussy cutting. These are actually sorted. Like there are some train ones, some ones for a pokey little puppy. I don't think I'm gonna make another tugboat one, so don't know what I'll do with those. But they go up there. That goes over there. That goes there. Paper. Scrap paper. Could be considered scraps. And I may have taken them out at some point. I think they just kind of fell out of whatever box they were in. I don't know. They're going on the rolly cart that has paper. That's where they're going. And we'll organize them later. Oh, come on. And little golden book strips. I have a bag for those somewhere. Alright, so there. That goes there. And then this is a bag. This is some random. This is like super random, but it does have words in there and stuff like that. So it's going on my embellishment cart. And book page. Music for special times. I had other pages from that book I would prefer to use. Still getting my money's worth out of that book. Let's see. We have Joy. Little sample. It's from my cousin who sells the, what are they? Young Life. So when I purchased them, she gave me some samples as well. And then trash because, I don't know. Is everything on your floor scrap, or do you consider some of it to be trash? It's mostly trash. Except this owl. We'll keep him. He goes with fussy cutting embellishment type stuff. Alright, and I have another roll of craft paper because why would you have just one? Because every time you go, well, I think I had one already, and then I found one at a thrift store. And so now we have two. Alright, book pages that I use for collage. I have a million of these, so I'm tossing that. It's a Russian math book that has numbers and stuff in it, and I use that for collage. I have a bunch of books I use for collage. I just kind of need to... Alright, this is going to bug me. I'm going to hopefully pause and vacuum and come up. Okay, believe it or not, that's vacuumed. Well... I haven't moved the cart and vacuumed under there. And while I was up, I did put away the box of journals in the closet where it belongs. I do have an Etsy shop. Eclectic junk journals. It's whatchamacallit in some of my videos. I try to remember to put it there, but I'm not good at remembering. Okay, this goes under my desk. I need to find, I had a, one of those stand-up things, but I have to find the right one that works for those. I have one, it might be under my desk, just under everything. But you know, it's like a bigger version of like one of these, so that I can put my cutters in it. Oh look, there was one here too. I might have an obsession. But hopefully by the time I'm done, those will either have a home and something to do in them or something. This was a small journal that I was working on and then never did. That's an unfinished project. Unfinished object. That's why I need to do an unfinished object. Alright, and I think this is got fussy cutting and stuff in it. So it goes on my embellishments. I hope my fan's not too loud for y'all, but I get hot. Even in the middle of winter. Alright, let's see. Let's move this over. Although this one shouldn't need to be sorted. This should be book pages. Let's see, what's this? that's out of a magazine. These are book pages out of a magazine. This was probably in the magazine or the quilt book that somebody had made. So these are book pages that will end up in a book someday. That's what that's ideally. This is actually, I think I was going to use these as embellishments for like a gardening journal. So that's going to go on my embellishments. That's scrap paper. I like to take book paper and book pages and either paint them or even just some stenciling like that. It just makes them a little bit more interesting. Alright. This is for die cutting. For that matter, that could be too, but it's going in scraps for now. Then I've got some, when my ink was running out, all these purple pages, which they're going on the paper, whatchamacallit, cart. So, that there for now. These are book pages. These are bigger book pages. And some of them I will actually use as pocket faces. Look, there's the rest of that journal I had started. That should go over here with those pages. Alright, is this big enough to fit these? Oh, that's the problem. But I think it might be time to start a second box for now. They fit on the end here, they fit good. Now I can stick book pages in here, because this is part of my problem, is I have too many book pages. And I do have several of them from vintage books, so I probably should make some paper packs. Not the wrinkled ones that are on the floor, some nicer ones. Oh my goodness, that's back heavy. The ones that are not all crinkled up on the floor would go in my shop. He's seen better days. This is vintage for sure. I've had him since I was little, and I'm almost 50, so. I didn't keep many stuffed animals. He's one of very few stuffed animals that I kept. I think my cousin has one similar to it. She probably kept all her stuffed animals. Oh, see, and this I keep saving because I made one for my grandmother and I want to make one for my grandma. The mother of your mother or father, a combination of warmth and kindness, laughter and love, a person who overlooks your faults, praises your every success, and encourages your dreams. Yeah. I actually had found that and was going to send it to one grandma and then ended up sending it to the other one. So I still want to put that quote on something for her as well. Okay, I think this Amazon card thingy can go. It is just a mess. Okay, and then this is my water soluble pencil, which I had a container for it. So anyway, it's not like my other pencils. It's the one I use if I want to like kind of like put a base under, you know, we don't want people floating, so you got to put a base. Just throwing those away. I'm just throwing those away. It's too much stuff to deal with. And these, don't know how many are going to get kept, because like I said, I, at one point was using these on the last video, I think I said it, to store my stencils and stuff. Alright, blank paper for book pages, but I'm going to put up there with paper. Look at this, an empty box for now. And time will tell if I will use these or not. I love these for tucking stuff in, and they fit a journal nicely too if I like want to keep my journal and supplies like separate, but have to decide if I'm gonna keep them or not. Now if you're wondering what my favorite chocolate is, so sometimes I'll order them, so like there's a top and a bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. It's not as many chocolate boxes as it looks like. Plus it does cost me less to buy them in a 10-pack on Amazon than to buy them individually in the store. Watercolors, not watercolors, what are they? So this goes up on that shelf with my books, but I'm lazy, so it's just gonna go with my book pages. This is drop paper. It'll go with paper. I have, wait, that's the regular one. I already have a bigger one of these, which I'd rather use. That probably came in, most likely, that came in just a pack. You know, in the thrift store, they just put random stuff in there. Ink goes there. There's another piece of just weird paper that I'm putting in my die cuts. Maybe cut a butterfly or flower or something out of that. And pens. I need to figure out where I want to put all my pens. I've got some drawers here, more shallow drawers that I could do for that. Alright, and these are embellishments. Although they're also Christmas, so for now they're just going on my embellishment cart. I can't wait to get to the embellishment cart part of things. Alright, now I had bought this to use for crafting, but you know what? I don't really use it much. I am more likely to stick a piece of paper under there and then use it. So, and it didn't clean well. And it's all bent up. So guess what? It's going. It'll go in the bigger trash though. Alright. Of course this will go on the art cart. Oh look, another one. Anybody else have an obsession with things like that? Just hanging up on them. They're not anybody I know. And oh, I would have given this one away, but I had already taken out some pages from it, so they'll just book pages, I guess. What is this? Oh, that was book pages. Alright. What's next? I'm surprised I can see as much floor as I can so quickly, actually. Let's see. That is my miscellaneous cart. Oh, shelf paper, but it's on a roll, so guess where it's going with all the rolls. Maybe that's what I should. Oh, that's what I did do with that shelf paper. All the shelf paper, and then more of this. See, and this one I did on napkin, and I'm not loving how it came out. So I'm going to try again on another napkin with black ink and see how that comes out. That I'm just tossing because I can do that. All right. I need to figure out a home for my die cut machine. Right now it's on the floor over there. My Sizzix. It's on the floor over there. Also, I can't put these on a top shelf because it will kill me to try to get them back down. But you know what's lightweight that could go on a top shelf? My napkins. Alright, I'll pause you for a second. Alright, so we have floor. Look at that, empty floor. It's over 20-year-old rug. It's not going to be perfect. So I have a shelf over here, and I put my napkins on the top. They still need some organizing and whatnot.